Welcome. This is Tank Warfare Tunisia 1943. I think I said Tank Warfare Africa in the deployment video, however it is Tunisia. And if you've not watched the deployment video, I'll give you a quick briefing. So this is Longstop Hill. This is the first stage of our battle to take said hill. And the plan had been to launch an attack with the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders, supported by a company of Churchill tanks. However, that attack must be coming in later because what we've been given is an attack which I think is prompted by, over here we've got the Royal West Kents, who were meant to be just operating in the plains here, but we've got the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders here, but we don't have any tank support. They apparently are somewhere over there. And I'm hoping that after this battle, we'll then have the proper attack supported by tanks. So I've decided to fight this as, I suppose, an initial reconnaissance. We've got an objective here on a slight ridge. So our plan is going to be to come up and take this objective. We'll position ourselves on the ridge here and over there, and then in the next battle hopefully advance from that position up onto the ridge. Now, having said that, so that's not going to actually work, is it? Because that's only the one sector. No, it's not. Hang on. Right, well, we might actually get that then. If we can take this sector here, so using that as the boundary, yeah, right, so I think that might actually be okay after all. So up to that point there, right, so if we can take possession of this area, that gives us our launching off point for the attack on the main objective. So we have, as I said, over here in the right flank, the Royal West Kents under Captain Fuller. They're just going to be in holding positions. We do have one mortar down in here. I like this wee position they've got. That looks like it's moved. I'm pretty sure when I set them up they were sitting right in there. Like, the grid can't possibly move, can it? Anyway, never mind. Where's your CO actually? Right, that's fine. Yeah, so they've just got vision over of this flank of the main ridge. They can't really see much over here. They've got some vision on the rear slopes, which might be helpful. But they are, if anything, that company will just provide supporting fire. Over here we have Lindsay's company, and just get 3 platoons of infantry. So we've got Mann's platoon there, Conway in there, and then Harper in this little orchard area in reserve. And their objective is going to be to take this area. We've got a couple of artillery spotters. So yeah, Gordon, right. Yeah, so Gordon has 2 3-inch mortars at his disposal. So just take the main objective, a couple of plots on there, and I don't expect to be attacking up here, but I do expect there to be Germans there, so that will just be for some suppressing fire. And same sort of thing over here. Phillips, you should have decent vision of that as well. And just the same thing, he has 8 quick-firing 25-pounders. So their main task will be to damage, annihilate. And if they can't do that, then just suppress whatever Germans are on there. I'm presuming there's Germans there. You'd think there would be. And as you can see, we've set up right close. I did actually wonder about whether I should pull these vehicles back. They're for Coleman's platoon. And they were there just to try and keep them in some sort of cover. But now that I think about it, they're getting moved back here. It's a couple of Willys Jeeps and a Morris light truck. We have Davy here, Hanson's up here, and then Bowen in close support there. And Coleman, as we saw, he's supporting Davy. Coleman is a pioneer platoon, so when we have can't see it. Why not let me see it? Somebody in here has a boy's anti-tank rifle. Pretty sure. Not that we're expecting tanks. I think we should be up against the 999th Light Afrika Division. I was sure somebody in there had... Yeah, there it is, a .55 boys. Yeah, so I'm not expecting tanks, just infantry, machine guns, mortars. Very well dug in, right enough. But anyway, that's where we are. We've got artillery plotted. I'm not going to give any initial orders. Let's just finish deployment and get started. 7 AM. Who are you? Barber, where's your truck? Sitting out there. Hopefully it's not going to attract any fire. I don't think the Germans would reveal their positions just to take out a light truck. And you're supposed to be set up in there. But you can stay where you are as long as you're not attracting any fire. Get down. So we're just going to wait until the artillery is all zoning in. Alright, so the first one, which I think was here. Yes, was it here then? So I think that was the first plot there. Didn't see any fire come in. But the same with the mortars. So presumably they are zeroed in already. We'll keep a close eye just to make sure. And it's not as if they've scattered somewhere out of our vision, because this one's firing, because they stopped. Yeah, the scatter was only 40 or 50 metres. Okay, in that case then, if the fire is now going to fall up there, such as it is, we can get moving down here. So, man, so if you begin to stick your head up, and if you recce, yeah, not do 2 lines though. Oh, you don't get line formation. Just recce like that. Go covertly as well, why not? So you can begin to advance there. And over here we have Conway. I think we'll have you. And we've attracted fire already. Right, you just do the same. And let's see, let's get you to call in some fire. Let's go for 5 rounds per gun. And if we pick this up from here, try again, pick that up. That will do. 5 per gun for now, and we'll get some 25 pounders as well. just 3 per gun for you. I'm probably going to call that off quite quickly. Something else that I hadn't mentioned. We've got McMahon's Universal Carriers back here, meant to be providing us with some covering machine gun fire. I just thought, man, you're okay, but Conway, let's take you off. Move cautiously. And you're, I think, man, you have cancelled your order. So if you just take defensive positions in there for now. Conway, is this our first shells coming in? It might be. Conway, again, if you just defend in there for now. Until we get our artillery into action. Mortars are firing, quick 25 pounders are still preparing. So we've definitely taken 1 casualty here. Looks like our mortars are now falling. Yeah. That looks like 25 pounders as well. Mortars are finished. They've shot off all their rounds already. Okay. Nice work by the Royal Artillery. Okay, we've got some casualties here. I don't know if they're from artillery or if they're from the firefight earlier. Right, let's get some more of the same from you to start with. Let's have a bit further over there. Don't like the 80 metre scatter quite so much. Right, we'll settle for that and take 5 rounds per gun this time. 616 rounds available, so that's fine. And you, good man, could you do something like that? Actually, maybe tighten it up just on that exact position, and even 290, so we'll just take 3 rounds per tube there. We've got more guys out here. Okay, well, you finished that. Let's see, something like that maybe. Yeah, and 3 rounds again there. I don't think my universal carriers are getting into action at all there. You're shooting across here at Coleman. Interesting. On that reverse slope. Yeah, there's some guys there. Let's get Cunningham. Could you, let me see where you turn and face this direction, please. Right, up here might be a good spot for you to call in some fire. No? Try that again then. Right there. Come on. Right, what's the problem? We just... Right, okay. You should have the ability to call in fire here now. I'm going to need it by the time that 25 pounders have done their work. In fact, maybe we don't do that. You see over there? No. How about here? Right, we'll leave you to that and see if that actually works. Right. I'd imagine there's a lot of suppression happening up here now, and preparing for the next salvo. So, man, you can get back on the move. If you could attack up, assault, no, attack up to that point. Conway, you can stay put for now. We've got troops over here as well. But let's get some mortar fire in. And thinking about... Well, I'll actually call it back up there. Keep it on top of the hill. Just 3 per gun should be fine. Can we... I thought you guys could have taken up better defensive positions down in here. Right, man, you are advancing. Don't seem to be under fire at all. I'm guessing those folks are still suppressed. If there's any of them still alive. Okay, man, we'll have you then come up to here. There's still a few folks there. And they're active, not many of them left. Over here. Again, I think we could do with some more artillery. I think we're just going to call it there. Let's give us 5 per gun. And after that, we'll probably get Conway on the move. Start troops up there, potentially. But man, I think we've made decent enough progress. Conway's spread out along here. And Harper, you should be back in this area. Right. I think Harper... Let's get you to come forward to here. Fast move. Right, no, actually. Move covertly. Take the route along that gully. And let's come back to Cunningham. Mortals immobilised. Oh. Yeah, but you're not. Are you calling in that fire? It does look like there's mortar fire landing there. Right. How are we looking here? It's firing. There's good smoke cover there, right enough. man. We'll get you to assault there soon, I think. But Conway, let's get you moving. So if you begin an attack up to there, that totally should be done by the time you get on the move. What we'll do as well now, we've got some heavy weapons up there. Davy, what are you? Let's have you Reiki up to that point. And I think we might have Hansen come up here. Don't go too far though. We may actually split off a couple of guys to send up to the top of the ridge. Right, man, could you assault that position? Conway, where are you? You haven't really moved very far. Could you get on the move up to here, please? You assault there. Or maybe you're pinned down with fire from up here, so Barber. Let's pick that up and plop it back down there. 5 per gun. Yeah, let's do that and then we'll smoke them. And back to our mortars. No, let's not do that. Let's spread it out a bit more. I think 5 per gun in there. Looks like man has taken that position. So if you just pause there for now, take up defence, and I should maybe have done this a long time ago, but McMahon, could you come forward to there? And if you can add your fire somewhere, we've got troops up here. Coleman, I want you. Well, actually, no, let's have Newman. You're in a better position. Oh no, you're the CO. Davy, just defend out your slope. And Coleman, yeah, we need you to. You've taken quite a few casualties actually. Just come forward, defend in there. Hansen, I didn't want you moving forward. Let's see, where's Hansen? Who have we got? You come back here. Fast move. Too late, I think. Get back here. Right. I wanted you to stop down in here. Never mind. Looks like you're there now. So you just stay put down in there. Do we have fire coming in here? Looks like it. Yes, certainly do. Man, we're in position. Conway, you still don't seem to have moved very far. We've still got that mortar fire coming in, so it's a good job we've not moved very far. Well, it's done now, so assault that building. And man, these guys over here can probably get a bead on you. So could you, if you come across here, assault to there, And then defensive positions behind the crest. And Harper, you're down here. I should have taken that off, sorry. We'll let you get yourselves organised down there. Looks like we might have dealt with those guys. I'll still get folk in front of the ridge here. Hanson, would you please right, pull right back to there, everyone. Taking this point. I would surrender if I were you. I think it's done. So still a fair number of them back there. Let's carry on. I know that they've offered us a ceasefire, but I'm ignoring that for now. Let's get man forward to there. Conway, if you could carry on up to about here somewhere. And Harper, you're down there. Let's get you to fast move up to that point. Thanks for the flare. Yeah, you fast move up there, and then we will probably send you further forward. Davy, I think I'd like to pull you back, move to there, and then recce up to that flank of the hill. Hanson, you can stay back where you are. We'll move Bowen a bit further forward. Please do stay behind the crest of the hill. We've still got folks up there. Let's go with the mortars, which we need to grab from here. Can we do that? 40 metre scatter will do. 10 per gun. I think we'll get these guys. Switch to smoke. I'll try and lay down some smoke over there, maybe? Yes, no? 60. Right, let's forget smoke then. Let's go back to high X. We're not getting... it's too dangerous. Where are you? Back here. And of course the crew's bailed out of the truck. So let's have you fast forward. Move up to there. I think I might do something similar with these guys. You can get into your modest though. Bring you forward. Try and get some vision up here. Right. Man, you're taking some casualties. Come back here, defend. Conway. I'd like you to attack up there if you would. And we have Davy, you can come in from the other flank. So if you attack to there, And dog leg. Bowen. There's one guy here. Why is nobody taking out that one guy? Where are our universal carriers? Seriously. How did you get immobilised? At least you got far forward. And you might... did you take a hit? Tracks burst. Well, you, yeah, go ahead and fix the track. I wonder if it was an anti-tank gun or if it was a mortar round or something. Maybe from up here? Yeah, I think they probably did get some vision on our universal carriers. Quickly, that would be great. Man, could you assault across to there? Where's Harper? You're still in the move. Right, let's fast move. Take that off. You get up there as quickly as you can and then assault across to there. Taking the objective, but we definitely need to at least push those guys back if we can't wipe them out. Davey, you've done well here. So if you could maybe edge forward, take up defensive positions over there. This guy here needs taken out. Bowen, you... Actually, you come across onto the front slope. There's some slick trenches there, it looks like. Hansen, you do the same. Just get up there so you can start putting some fire down on that machine gun. We don't have any other reserves. I've got Coleman, obviously, with his pioneers. Let's have Coleman attack up to that point. Try and wipe out that guy there. Okay, how's it going, man? Forgotten about Ross. You should be in your vehicle now. Can we get you... Fast move up to there. And you're still fast moving. Yeah, you come up here. And again, we'll try and get you some vision up in that hill up there. Let's have you move a bit further forward then. If you could... I want you around here. Need those guys certainly taken care of. But hopefully, if Harper comes around there, he'll do that. You don't shoot at these guys. I should maybe not ignore this lot. Let's have you come forward, recce up to there, and then attack up to there. Obviously, I normally don't do that sort of thing. I would leave them to focus on where they're supposed to be focusing rather than get them involved in this battle. Okay, is this our observer? Not him. Him. Right. What's your vision? You can't see over that summit at all. There's a gun. We've taken out one of their guns. Excellent. I think, man, I need you to attack up to there. And Harper, are you still on the move? You are. Taking your time. Let's try this again. Okay. Right. I think then. Is that somebody from your lot? Doesn't look like it. You could take fire from up there, which we don't want. Where are you going? Right, okay, that's fine. And Harper, could you move more quickly, please? I'm going to pull man back. That gun doesn't seem to have fired for a while. I wonder if its crew's knocked out. Nope, they're just looking for another target. Maybe they can't see man because of the hill. But man said someone surrender. Right, what can you see now? Oh, still not anything. Okay. Well, could you move covertly to theirs, please? And don't die, because I need my 25-pounders. Right, looks like Harper's getting in here. Maybe that will turn the tide. These guys turning around. Harper. Come on, take them out. Lob some grenades at them. Whoa. That guy didn't appreciate that grenade. That's good. Okay. Right, well done. If you just come over here, try and get some cover behind those rocks. And put pressure on them, try and get them to fall back. And we will eventually accept their ceasefire. You still alive? But you still can't really well, you can see something now. Let's get some fire in. That wouldn't be too bad. Can we do that instead? That's fine. Let's take that and we'll go for just 3 rounds per gun. Get that coming in, and you are still on your way up. That's fine. If you now fast move up to here. Fast move to there, and then we'll actually have you jump out that point. And these guys don't seem to have taken too many casualties. I think we've inflicted a lot more, and we've taken the positions I wanted to take. We probably won't get to hold on to that ridge. But as long as we hold on to this, that'll be fine. And once the artillery's come in, we'll probably call a halt at that point. You still, you're trying to crawl away, I think. How about over here? Andrews have come up and cleared out the remnants that were down there. So that's fine. Andrews, you can turn around and just come down here, back into defensive positions. Thank you for your work. There's our 25 pounders coming in. Okay, so I think overall that was good work. Taking the position, taking out a couple of their guns. So let's accept that. And then we'll see the result. But if we do get to keep a hold of this territory, that will give us a good jumping off point. Okay, a couple of prisoners there. And another. More here, I think. Okay, so, yeah, very good outcome there. Plus 55% control. Plus 40% area. Happy with that. 80 casualties and 20 killed. Okay, I can live with it. They lost double that. And lost one damage. That one damaged vehicle. One universal carrier. Lost 3. Right, let's see. Captures 17 infantry, 1 heavy weapon, 2 guns. Not bad. 1 truck was destroyed. I suppose that's the Morris light truck. So I guess we've recovered our half-tracks. Our universal carriers. Lost 1 command, lost 1 infantry, lost 1 spotter. I better still be able to call them my 25 pounders. They lost over half their command and infantry, half their reinforcements, a quarter of their heavy weapons, lost a spotter and a couple of guns. Right, let's come back onto battlefield then. I want to check out the universal carriers. Yeah, so it was an anti-tank gun that was shooting at you. Eventually managed to knock you out. There was you don't seem to be damaged. Crew must just have bailed out. And up here again, just bailed out. So which one did we lose then? Was there one around down here? I think it was a Morris light truck that we lost. A few casualties. And from Conway squad, some up here from Man. Right, so hopefully that is now ours. Let's go back and return to the operational map. Right, so this is the attack that I'm hoping is going to come in. That key point was taken, so the Churchill's coming in. We should get a decent jumping off point, as I said. But next we've got the buffs. Attacking to the north, I don't know if it's going to be that strong an attack. But we'll fight this one in the next part. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.